Hi my loves and welcome back to a new video. My channel, my name is Ometere, but on here I'm known as Mettylicious, and it is the day 12 of 30 days and I'm super excited. Today I'm going to be discussing about things I have learned in my 20s and I'm currently still learning in my 20s that have kind of helped shape my mind, right? Kind of helped me look different or be a different, lady in my 20s. There are certain things that you're too old for. And there are certain things that you have to let go. We're going to be discussing all of that in today's video. Please grab your popcorn, grab your writing, your notepad or something, wherever you journal, and just put these things down because I feel like they will help you. Not like I feel like I know they will help you. So let's go. Firstly, I have learned that not everybody will like you. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. Learn how to say no to certain things. You saying yes, 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 and thinking that that will make people like you. No, people in this world, in this life, trust me, use people, right? People use people, and that's the truth, right? If you don't know about that, so you're hearing it from me today, and know it's the truth, right? And if you keep saying yes, 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 it's not going to change anybody's perspective or how they feel towards you. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they don't. No matter how many yeses you give that are so uncomfortable for you, right? It's not still going to change whether a person would like you or not. People tend to use people. I need to know that. Learn how to say no if you're very uncomfortable about something. If somebody is asking for, a request that you cannot grant, and you know that if you have to go out of your way to do it, right, it's going to, be so uncomfortable, and you don't even have the capacity to do it. Like, just learn how to say no. You cannot please everybody. You need to know that. So not everybody would like you, and it's okay. It's fine. It's not like you have a bad attitude, but that's just how the world is. Even if you're a good person, right, there are people that will still not like you in this life. Your worry should not be about how people perceive you, but how God actually perceives you. That's if you don't have any bad attitude. I'm not saying that if you have bad attitude, you come and you should use this one to. If you have a bad attitude, please fix yourself. That's on you. Fix yourself. What I'm saying is that what people think about you should not be your worries, but it should be what about God. It should be what God thinks about you. That should be your major concern. If you know that you're saying no to a particular person or a particular request, and the person is still asking you, like, you should be able to do this for me, right? You always do this for me. Why are you now saying no, right? If people don't respect your boundaries, is what I'm trying to say, then you should think about the relationship and you're trying to keep. When I say relationship, I'm talking about friendships as well. So think about it. Consider, is this a relationship worth fighting for? Is this a relationship worth going out of my way for? If someone cannot respect my boundaries, if somebody cannot respect me and respect my no, is that something I should be fighting for? Is that relationship worth keeping? You should ask yourself these questions. So don't be a people pleaser. You cannot please everybody. Do the little you can do the little good you can do to help people. Like, don't be selfish, help people. But if you know that it is above your capability, then consider that relationship. And now, disclaimer, I'm not saying that you cannot go out of your way to help people. You should, you can. But if you know that this is something that you cannot do, like, you cannot do it, like, there is no way, and then they're still pushing you to do it, ask them questions, ask yourself questions. Like, secondly, choosing to love God is the best decision you can ever make in this life. Choosing to follow God is the best decision ever. Imagine following someone that already knows how your future is going to end up, and your future is not going to be anyhow with him. Like, he has already prepared, like, your future for you, and it just makes life easier because it has a lot of good to offer. Not even bad. It does not even have anything bad to offer. It has all good to offer. It only pays to follow God. That's just something I've realized in my 20s. And there is no man in this life. I told my father this thing when we were having a conversation some weeks ago, that there is no man I've seen on this earth that has laid his life down for Christ and is not doing wonders. Like, he's not in a good place. So it's worth everything. A relationship and a life with Jesus is worth everything. Thirdly, learn how to say no. Your no should be your no. capital N-O should be your capital N-O. There should not be any manipulation to make you change your decision. If you are with a company of people, you're in a relationship or a friendship, whatever the relationship might be, and if people are trying to be so manipulative to make you change your decisions, then I think you should also still consider that relationship or that friendship. Be so clear with your no that you're not saying yes to please people. If you're saying yes, you're doing yes because you want to do good, not to please people. So it should be respected, and you should also respect other people's boundaries as well. If you ask for something and they tell you no, please learn how to take the no. You learn how to take and how to swallow the no. Okay, respect people's boundaries, respect people's no's, and let people respect your no. Now the fourth point is communication matters. Now this is something that I myself I'm still struggling with it, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are lots of things I'm struggling with, so don't see me as one perfect girl. I just know these things, and it's a process for me, something that I'm working towards. Or you not communicating can lead to so many things in that relationship. When I say relationship, you know what I mean. Learn to speak up, learn to talk about the most uncomfortable things with, especially people that you are in a romantic relationship with, also with your friends as well. If you see or if you notice, like, what really makes you a friend is if you guys can talk about certain like deep topics, right, and not feel any kind of awkward. Well, it might be awkward, but at the end of the day, right, it comes to this sense of relief that you have discussed something like that is so important. Learn to speak up, be vocal about your thoughts. Let people know what is going on. Don't let them assume that this is what is going on. Okay, there shouldn't be an assumption of your feelings, right? They should know that this is what you should be able to open your mouth and say, this is what is on my mind. Rather, let them know, and don't fall a victim of manipulation to buy your silence. Speak up, open your mouth. Don't let anyone manipulate you to keeping short. If you know that this is a manipulative behavior, this is clear manipulation, and you feel like, oh, like, let me just pity the person and not say the certain things I want to say, you're just going to suffer it at the end of the day. You're just going to suffer it. Like, this life is too short to keep short, like to swallow so many things. There are things worth swallowing. There are things worth taking. But at the same time, there are things worth addressing. There are things worth, tabling. You need to table some things. You need to shake the table or some things, right? And it just brings some type of comfort after. I don't know if I'm the only one, but sometimes when I've had like very uncomfortable conversations with people, like I just have this comfort after that. Okay, yes, we discussed something and we know where we actually stand. So this is something I'm even going to try to do with my friends. I've been doing my friends, right? I'm just going to ask you up front, like, okay, what is going on? Like, let's talk about the very uncomfortable things, because that's what really shows we are friends. If we don't talk about these things, how are we friends? Something else that I've been learning, or rather that I have learned in my 20s, is to have good friends. Like, have beautiful relationships with people. Find friends that are worth your time, worth the energy, worth everything, because these are the people that stand strong for you when you are weak. In days where you don't feel good, in days where you don't feel happy, you have people that you can call, you can talk to, and let them know that this is how I'm feeling, this is what is going on, this is what is happening. Like, there are people like that, and there are people that can pray for you in times where you're like so down, and you have things going through your mind or your things happening in your life, but you have people praying and interceding for you. That's like very, very important. And find a community of people, probably in your church, probably in your workspace, wherever it might be, a community where you know that these are your people, this is where you can rest. Okay, sometimes like you can rest here, basically. Don't neglect the purpose of community and friendship. It is God ordained, and it's truly a gift from God. Something else that I've been learning in my 20s, right, is, you guys, treating yourself, taking care of yourself, taking care of your body. And it's not about what you put on your body, but it's what you eat as well. Like, it's very important, right? I am not gonna lie to you guys, I don't eat so healthy. I eat to survive, but something that I have been so conscious about is eating to live, right? Not eating to survive. So I'm learning how to eat food that would be good for my health, such that when I'm older I have no regrets, right? It could be cutting down sugar, cutting down, like, carbonated drinks, taking more of water, taking a stroll, going up and down the stairs, stuff like that, like just to make yourself feel good, right? And you notice that these things, right, might not be easy. Cutting down may probably, for example, carbonated drinks might not be easy, but you can find a substitute. I always say this thing: if you want to stop a bad habit, you have to find something to replace that bad habit. And if you cannot find anything to replace that bad habit, you keep on going back to the bad habits. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Did you guys learn something from this video? I want to know what you did learn from this video. And share with me things that you have been doing or things that you have been learning in your 20s. Like, what have you guys been learning? I would like to hear. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.